You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, GH fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your General Hospital predictions for Monday, July 31st, and way beyond. We're doing current plus where we think storylines are going. We've got 5 sizzling predictions for you about Sonny and Sasha and that awful doctor of hers, about Lulu Spencer, about Nina and Sonny, about Olivia and Eddie, and Molly and TJ. We are so excited to dig into these with you guys. All right. The first prediction is that Sonny's going to kill Dr. Montague. Not himself. He's probably going to get his hands dirty, but I feel like he could definitely put a hit out on this guy. This horrible doctor is drugging Sasha Gilmore so that greedy Gladys can keep gambling illegally, keep feeding her addictive habit of gambling. And we did a standalone episode a few weeks back. You can see it on the General Hospital playlist about whether Sonny might kill Gladys when he finds out what she's doing. And we noticed that comments were kind of split. Some people want her dead. Other people just want her gone. Some people say, oh, he'd never kill her because she's family. Maybe, maybe not. I think he sees Brando Moore's family and Gladys is just an annoyance. But Dr. Montague does not have any family ties. And that drug caused Sasha to stab Cody. She could actually be going to jail for attempted murder because of what Dr. Montague and Gladys have done. They have stolen Sasha's life at this point. They have stolen her life. They have stolen her sanity. They have stolen her freedom. So being Brando's mom might save Gladys's life. Maybe Sonny will just run her out of town. But Dr. Montague, I don't think he's going to be spared. Will Sonny take out a hit on him? Maybe. All right, before we dig into our next prediction, if you haven't already, we would love if you would click subscribe so you don't miss any of our GH updates and spoilers. All right, next prediction, Lulu Spencer wakes up and it sets off ripple effects. So you may recall that before Lulu Spencer got into this coma, she was dating Dustin. He was this nice guy teacher. I think, if I remember correctly, he was about to propose to her, or he just had. I knew that that was coming, but she still had this lingering love for Dante because, you know, big love between them. And then the explosion went off, Dustin died, and she wound up in this coma. Now Dante is with Sam, and if Lulu wakes up, what's going to change? Things are going to change. That'll change everything. What if Lulu has lost some of her memories and thinks she and Dante are still together? I mean, Dante couldn't walk away from that, could he? Will Lulu waking up doom Sam and Dante's relationship? Maybe, but there are rumors that Steve Burton might return. His Days of Our Lives contract is up in October. How exciting would it be to see him back for November sweeps? How exciting would it be for Lulu to wake up right before then or during sweeps, and then we also get Burton back? That might be really, really cool. All right, our third prediction is that Nina and Sonny are going to have some wedding craziness. So 2-week spoilers say that Nina and Sonny start planning their wedding in the week of August 7th. So we're on a countdown right now to this SEC secret coming out, being exposed. No doubt Willow is going to be better by then. Maybe she's going to be Nina's maid of honor. That means Michael will be there. Everybody but Carly should be on hand. But I feel like Carly might be part of whoever or whatever bursts into the wedding to reveal it. Maybe Drew will be out, you know, maybe this, who knows. But I definitely feel like that I expect, and I feel like from comments that you guys have made, that most of us expect the truth is going to come out on their wedding day. We know soap operas love big wedding drama. They love to reveal things. They love to people being dumped at the altar, bombs going off at weddings, all kinds of stuff. So I think Nina Reeves is going to take a huge public fall from grace. The big question is, will Sonny ever forgive her? I don't think so. Sonny's not exactly a forgiving guy, is he? All right, our number 4 prediction is Will Olivia Jerome start dating Eddie Maine? I know that sounds weird because she's married to Ned, but right now, Ned is stuck in this Eddie persona, and it is breaking Olivia's heart. And it's a lot of her heartbreak is around how he's treating her son, Leo Falconeri. However, Eddie Maine has started bonding with Leo, and Leo, for his part, recognizes that Eddie is a different person than Ned. He gets that. You know, the kids on the spectrum, he's smart. A lot of kids on the spectrum are like near genius level. He's got this figured out. He's like, that's not my dad. That's Eddie. So, but he is spending time bonding with Leo. Eddie is seeing the Quartermaines. So I'm wondering if there's a chance that Olivia might actually fall in love with this other side of her husband. How fun would it be to have them fall in love all over again? So Olivia falls for another aspect of her hubby. Maybe it could deepen their love in the long run. All right. We have one prediction left, and then we have some news for you about the writers, and this kind of ties into some of the storyline predictions. So our final prediction before we dig into the writer stuff is Molly and TJ are going to say yes to Christina being their surrogate. I definitely think it's happening. You probably already expected this, but it was definitely a factor in actress Kate Mansi joining the cast of General Hospital as recast Christina. Actress Kate Mansi herself has endometriosis, and she's very vocal about raising awareness about this issue and this ailment. So she was super excited to have this infertility/endometriosis plot to kickstart her contract run over on General Hospital. So expect to see lots more of Christina. They hired a solid actress. They're going to use her a lot. If you guys haven't already embraced her, give Kate Mansi some time. She kicked butt on Days of Our Lives. She is a solid actress. Y'all are going to like her. Give her a chance. All right. Before we dig into the prediction based on this big writing room change, if you haven't already, we would love it if you would click subscribe so you don't miss any of our GH updates. If you enjoy these predictions, click us a like. We love getting those. And leave us your comments below on these predictions and your predictions. Where do you think the storylines are going? I read all your comments. I love them. We appreciate you guys listening so much. All right. So our one last prediction. So you know, Monday, July 24th, so a full week ago, was the last script by the core General Hospital writers. They'd obviously, even though they've been on strike since like early May, it looks like they had written scripts for May, scripts for June, and scripts for most of July. Even though they only shoot 4 weeks ahead at General Hospital, they obviously write more like 10 weeks ahead because they just ran out of scripts. And it was one of the core writers who confirmed that and said that scabs, which is what they call people who cross picket lines, will be writing this show from Tuesday, July 25th forward. So all this material that we're into, including these things I'm making predictions about, are in the hands of other writers. They could be FICOR writers, that stands for Financial Core. It's writers who say that they can't afford to be on this strike and they will keep working during the strike. It could be FICOR writers. It could be somebody else that they brought in. It could be somebody who's like a script supervisor or some other role on the show who just wants to try their hand at writing. Who knows? But we definitely predict that some of these storylines may get dropped. Some may accelerate. And then if these replacement writers start new storylines, then when the core writers come back off strike, which they will eventually, they might scrap the storylines that the replacement writers started. So I feel like we are going to have some really wonky storylines and lack of continuity and contradictions coming over the next few months, particularly once the writers are back from the strike. The question is, are these replacement writers following an overarching storyline map? Was there a map left by the core writers for this is where Valentine and Laura are, this is where their storyline is going. This is where Spencer and Trina are going. This is where Curtis's back injury thing is going. Do they have a map that they're working off of, or are they just totally free ranging this and everything is about to go wacko wild now that we are in the first full week of non-core General Hospital writers? Buckle up, guys. Leave us your comments.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.